Browns radio analyst Nathan Zagura, along those lines, was asked when the Browns might move to a rookie quarterback.
Change if and when that moment comes this season.
I think, listen, Joe Flacco is a veteran. You understand what you're getting with him. He still has a winning record as the Browns starting quarterback, 4-3 in the regular season. You're going to see Joe Flacco, I think, until maybe we are in a place where, okay, this did not go like we wanted it to, and then you'll see Dylan Gabriel. I do think you'll see Dylan Gabriel at some point. I've said all along, look, if we're winning and Joe Flacco plays 17 games, that means this team's going to the playoffs. Short of that, you need to see Dylan Gabriel because you have a decision to make at that position, and you need to find out what you got in Dylan Gabriel. And Dylan Gabriel, once he becomes the starter in his tranche, whatever that is, his job is to make sure the Browns don't want to see another quarterback, obviously being Shedeur Sanders. So I think that's where we are. I think it's early. Kevin Stefanski has said clearly Joe Flacco's the starter. This would be a tough place to drop a rookie quarterback into, by the way, against his Green Bay defense. They look like one of the best teams in the NFL. Then it's on the road in Detroit. Then you're going to London, taking on a Brian Flores defense that can be very confusing for a young quarterback. And then you're in Pittsburgh. Now, their D has not been what it looked like in years past, but I've never seen a regular season win in Pittsburgh, and I've been with this team on the road since the 2014 season. I was there, however, for that great playoff win in 2020, which was a lot of fun.
But a lot of people are calling to see, Dylan Gabriel, and I get it. Flacco hasn't played well. Believe me, they know a lot more than what we think they know about Dylan Gabriel and when he'll be ready.
Yeah, and I kind of disagree that Flacco, the other day wasn't good, but the first game was not his fault. He really did enough to lead them to a win in that game. Should have had well over 300 yards. He had 5 drop passes, and he still had 290, and both his interceptions were the fault of the receivers. But, yeah, last week, when you're playing from behind, like I said, when the special teams digs a 10-0 lead, there you go. But I do think that this first 5, I would include the Steelers because it's always tough to win in Pittsburgh. Like Nathan said on there, I've only seen them win, that playoff game. I was there, but you go over to Pittsburgh, it's always tough, no matter if they got Ducky Hodges or who they got at quarterback. So I think that you got plenty of season that if it just doesn't go well these first 5 or 6 games, to turn it over to the rookies. But to throw them out there after 2 weeks of practice, in one drive, against the end of the roster for the Ravens, Gabriel looked good. And I can see people want it. People always want to see the backup when they lose. But I just don't think you need to be in any hurry yet.